Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I looked it up and from everything I can tell, the fact of the matter is that the Marshal should not be able to join factions. Like, the only thing that gives him the ability to join factions would be if we were on Ruler War Declaration, which we are not. So I'm pretty sure that this is a bug. This guy should not be able to be in this faction. So I'm going to try something here. Hypothetically, if we can't imprison him via this, because he's currently immune to hostile actions because of this, but hypothetically, if we were to imprison him via the console, because this is a bug, this is 100% a bug, he is not supposed to be able to be on factions because he's on my council, the council is content, and we do not have Ruler War Declaration sovereignty. So this guy is not supposed to be in this faction. This is a bug. So if we were to imprison him with the console, would he leave the faction when we hit the I will not be blackmailed? I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do care info, and then I'm going to imprison 145977, this guy. And then I'm going to turn care info back off. He's now imprisoned. Hypothetically, his opinion of us went down by 30 because he's in prison, right? Oh, he was fired from the council for that too, because he can't be on the council while in prison. Okay. That's fine. We can do that. So this guy is imprisoned now. Now, if I wanted to make this right, he would still be on the council after we did this, right? But he wouldn't have that 15% fired from council malice that it automatically did. But if I do this... Okay, he did not rebel. This is how it was supposed to be. In fact, this really probably shouldn't have fired at all, because he was half of their troops. But we do have an open council position, and I'm going to go ahead and release this guy from our prison, which is in here. I want to find... Actually, where do they hide the prisoners these days? It used to be in court. I'm not sure where they hide the prisoners. Regardless, he was the High Chief of Gasham. So, he was... Where is he? Here he is. This guy. We would then release him from the prison, which we don't seem to be able to do. Is it one of these buttons now? Well, these are new. Anyway. Is it one of these buttons? No. Okay. He's imprisoned by us. Released from prison. We can't do it because he is currently immune to hostile actions. That's interesting. Well, we do need to get our troops raised. So I'm going to do that. We don't need these troops over here, but everybody else should group up over here. Come on in. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're going to fight these guys who aren't able to get out of there in time, but that's okay. We'll just take over this area. He just called the High Chief of Hadramut into the Civil War for elective monarchy. Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll just leave this guy imprisoned then, because this is becoming mega bugged. Maybe after the war we'll be able to put him back, but I guess we need a marshal. So I'll put this, the Chief of Gazira, in. I mean, he'll be a malcontent, but that's okay. In theory, he won't be able to get on factions, although I don't think that's strictly speaking true. Okay, let's get everybody over here for now. I do want to crush this force quickly. But yeah, this civil war actually shouldn't have even fired, but we'll go ahead and fight it. Poisoned wine, huh? Why is everybody trying to murder us? I guess everybody hates us. Why? Huh. Okay. Because they just want stuff. And because they're converting to monophysite. Okay. No, we'll not donate to charity. Thanks. We can actually just go ahead and assault this. Easy peasy. Then I want to go kill this force over here, assuming we get there in time. And I think we will. We'll get these guys all over here. Excellent. Okay. We'll get these troops grouped up over here. I don't actually want to go in that way. I want to come back. We should be able to win this very, very easily indeed. Group all of that up. I have no idea why it was allowing the Marshal to be in the faction, though. That has to be a bug. And I don't think they're too interested in fixing it at this point, because they're making Crusader Kings 3. So that's a thing. You can stop going over there. These guys are locked into Aden. We could kill these 9 dudes. That won't be a problem. This guy would become the court physician. It would cost us 37.2. No, we don't need that. These guys are actually going to be able to get out of there. Okay, whatever. We'll crush this force. No problem. Like, I mean, we're not going to have an issue winning this. This is not going to be a problem. So we'll come on in over here. We'll group up this force. Because the primary reason they rebelled was because the Marshal was on their side. But the Marshal's not supposed to be able to be on their side. So they shouldn't have rebelled, by extension. Okay, these guys are retreating up to Haya again. So I guess we'll just have to go take out these armies one at a time. And these 9 dudes are really outrunning us. They're moving into Aden. From here, we should be able to catch them, I think. Okay, we finally stack wiped that force, so we'll come over here and wipe this one out. Excellent, stack wiped that. We'll come up to Sana. The real question... Oh, hello. Till the Day We Die. Sorry, I like that song, but we're gonna have to skip it. Because copyright claims are definitely fair. More Monophysite heresy appearing. As expected. These guys are retreating over to Kassala. That's not ideal. Okay, well, I mean, we can win this. We'll just take a little time. No problem. The real question is, can Marshals still join factions? Like, can this guy join a faction? He's super unhappy, but that's expected. Oh, hello, money. Yes, thank you very much. We'll go up over there. Excellent. We don't have enough to siege over here. But that's fine. We're just cleaning up their little armies over here. Probably going to need to chase this one down. Yep, we absolutely are. Okay. So we're making a decent chunk of money, actually, currently. The real question is our Marshal already in a faction? Our vassal. Yep, he's leading Gavelkind succession in Axum. And Gavelkind succession in Nubia. So, that's going to be a thing, I think. But as we get more established, it'll be less of an impactful thing. But maybe we can find a way to force that to recalculate. Like, for example, if we were to do back to ruler war declaration sovereignty and then back to council sovereignty. Now we'd have to get the council to vote on this, I believe, even with allow laws. But maybe if we were to reset that, it would work properly. Okay, we just captured a guy. We're at 96% here. I'm going straight to 100% unless they'll accept enforced demands right now. And they will not. Okay. I mean, we've got ticking war score right now. Because we control Yemen. He's offering peace right now. Is this a white peace? Yes. I will decline that. No thank you on the white peace, sir. It'll be convenient to imprison all of these guys as well. That'll keep them out of our hair later on. Now I do want to continue investing in our capital province here. So I'll do an investment there. Hey, a Monophysite uprising, of course. Oh, we're at 100% here, actually. So we can enforce demands here. There we go. Fantastic. And now we can walk up over here and deal with the Monophysite uprising. These troops can probably be put down. I don't think we need them. Okay. And we've got a dangerous faction, elective succession in Nubia. Is our marshal in that? He is not. Okay. Excellent. So I don't think we actually have to worry about this faction for right now. But what we do need to do... Well, they managed to take that. That's fine, I guess. What we do need to do is get our militia training ground upgrading here, because we need to get our personal levies much larger to make this not really be a thing anymore. So let's just come on up over here. He's going into Makuria, so we'll just directly chase him down and put down this rebellion. We've been doing nothing but putting down rebellions and stopping invasions, it feels like. But we've also been investing in our future, so we should be okay. I'd kind of like it if these guys would take back Atbara, but they're not very interested in that. Can we get additional retinues? No, we cannot. Fair enough. Both of these castles have upgrades going, so that's fine. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of peace for some time here. Well, this prisoner attempted to use her female charms on the jailer to escape. Well, she'll go in the oubliette. There we go. To the oubliette with you. And we crushed that force, as expected. We'll go ahead and put our army down. And send our retinues back home. Excellent. And we're now at peace for a little bit. So that's great. As our retinues regenerate, we should stay well above the threshold for dangerous factions. Because we've got a fair amount here. Like, our domain levies are more than our vassal levies right now. So that's great. War to revoke Zabid, huh? Okay, well that's an internal thing. You can deal with that. I'm right now only interested in the provinces that I personally hold. No, there's not enough gold in your pocket to buy that land. It is never worthwhile. We can get content here. Liege opinion plus 25. Well, that doesn't help us because we don't have a liege. It would give us monthly piety. Okay, I guess we'll take it. Are they still trying to poison us? Probably. Or, you know, just kill us in various ways. I'm willing to bet that that's the case. I mean, a lot of our most disloyal vassals are in jail now, so that's a good thing. Chance of our son becoming content. Otherwise, he would lose the trait timid and gain humble, which is actually great. We'll let him be humble. I will happily take that. Okay, we are getting close to having our militia training grounds upgraded. That's great. So what is our military skill? We're only skill 7. Wow, okay. Our heir here could use a focus, and we're going to give him martial education. He's already better than us at martial without his education. That's really good. This lady requires some focus here. She's indolent and haughty, so that's, or rather conscientious, so that's not going to be great for stewardship. We're going to make her a diplomat. This guy is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon. He gets the oubliette. And he's never coming out. Ever. That's my policy. If you manage to find yourself in my prison, you are never going to be released. The only exception is maybe now that that war is done, this guy... No, this guy. The guy that we got in here via the console because he was bugged. We can probably release him if we can. No, he's still actually bugged. He's immune to hostile actions. Okay, so he's definitely super duper bugged. Exciting. Well, hopefully that won't be a problem in the future. And I don't think it will as long as we can keep our peace somewhat okay. What is this guy wanting to do? He wants to send some Tang Empire peeps here? I mean... He dislikes Indo-Aryan cultures and likes African cultures, so this guy's probably pretty happy about us. We have decent grace, actually. We could ask for a boon, but yeah, let's go ahead and gain grace with him and ask for a boon. What can we get here? We need 250 grace for the lower ones. Okay. Fair enough. We'll just keep building our grace and hope that the dynasty doesn't change, because that would be awkward. I do want to get another castle built here relatively soon. The question is, at what point does that become worthwhile? And I think that is when we have these two castles maxed out for the amount of tech that we have. So we do need to have... Oh, hello. 200 grace. Fantastic. We do need to have this castle upgrading the, I think, barracks next. So there we go. Excellent. This child requires a childhood focus. And I kind of want to make him a steward. So we'll go that way. How are we doing militarily? Okay, we still have about 500 troops, 400 troops to regenerate. So that's fine. We are starting to get very personally strong, although our kingdom is still weak. And that's good. People are conspiring to kill our son. I mean... That's probably true. Tends to happen. We have a backup, right? We do. We have a backup, this kid. So I guess it'll be okay. How are we doing on our religion front? Poorly is the answer. Very, very poorly. It's very expensive. Well, it's good, I guess. So Axum is a holy site of the Miaphysite faith and should be working on converting some of these areas, right? Like this religion is Monophysite here. Let's go ahead and get our patriarch. Oops, I did not mean to have him hunt apostates. Well, I guess we can't change that for 6 months. I meant to have him in Masawa, which was where he actually already was. So that was just a mistake on my part, in total. That's fine. Everybody is opposing any rule changes. Again, That's perfectly fine. I'm not too interested in law changes right now, although castle infrastructure, that's pretty interesting to me. Let's take castle infrastructure. People are trying to kill us, so we'll go back into hiding. I kind of don't want to die yet. Who's our regent? This guy? Okay, yeah, he'll be fine. You need an educational focus, and you're kind of bad at everything, so we'll go for etiquette. Excellent. I don't really have to be not in hiding to do what I want to do right now. What I want to do is more stay alive and get these castles upgraded. And so that's what we're working on doing. So this one here is ready to go. We just need a little bit more gold. We're making 15 per month. So in this next month, we're going to be able to get our next upgrade going here. So that's fantastic. Just as soon as we get a little bit more gold. How about the oubliette? There you go. Excellent. This guy wants us to forget about the title. But we could get intrigue advice. 20% chance to gain 1 intrigue, or 80% that we gain ambitious. Or our wife will have minus 15 opinion of us. That'll put her negative. That's maybe not a great thing. Yeah, that's maybe not a great thing at all. We're now ambitious. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get that barracks built. Excellent. And then once we get all of these flat upgrades done, we'll go for the keep after that. Amon is a tough soldier. Okay. I mean, he's skill 11 martial. That is not bad. So at this point, he needs to get married. And the question is, who do we marry him to? I would love to marry him to the heir of Elodia, but I doubt that they're going to let us do that. She's already in a matrilineal marriage, and she has no other siblings. What's the line of succession look like here? It's just her. She must be the sister of the current king. It'd be really nice to get Elodia on our side. I don't suppose you would become her vassal. No, you wouldn't. Fair enough. Okay, well, maybe we should just go for somebody here. Sort by rank. She would hold a claim to some unimportant titles. Non-aggression pact with somebody we don't care about. Croatian. Okay, so the next best thing is probably to go for whoever is great at martial. So this lady would actually be a decent option. Look at these stats. It's because she's quick, but yeah, this is real nice. We're gonna go for her. Excellent. So this guy is going to be a really, really good martial leader for us. So that's great. As soon as we get around to dying, of course, that'll be necessary. Okay, this guy usurped that county. That's fine. That's expected. Okay, so we need to get some upgrades rolling here. And the question is, I mean, we don't have much levy out of these basic castles. We've now lost the trait temperate, so that's okay. But look at how much levy we get out of just our capital castle. That is enormous. And that's reduced by 35% because our martial skill is low. That is just nuts. Okay, this one is not till the day we die, so we're fine. For whatever reason, that's the only song they claim. I don't know why. This only costs 691.5 here. I guess it changes because we have more things pre-built here. Yeah. Okay. So the iconoclasts are triumphant, which reminds me we should proselytize over here. We've only got a chance to convert the county of 1% annually. That's so low. That's incredibly low. Well, in part it's because our patriarch is kind of bad. We could get a slightly better patriarch, but I'm not sure that that's worth it. Our barracks have been built, so that's great. As soon as we have enough money, we can go ahead and get this stables upgraded. 174 gold. And learning more about roses, huh? Okay, well, we've been learning a lot about roses recently. These things we all need tech to upgrade, so we can get our stables upgraded and then after that start working on the keep. Over here, we're just a little bit behind. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we're going to keep pouring money into our personal holdings and watching this number, or more specifically, this number, skyrocket. As it's, you know, currently a little down, but we'll get there. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.